Hello everyone, continuing with more, wow, I am so tongue-tied today. Continuing with more LockDown. I got a kind of interesting opening hand. Interesting, not necessarily being great, but I'm gonna go ahead and start out with Strike Ninja. The reason I'm not gonna use Barrier Statue is because I have vanities, and if I summon a Barrier Statue right now, chances are I'm going to have to safe zone over it. But because, wow, if I wait one turn, all I have to do is make a Key Beetle, and I can have the entire Key Beetle lock out, and then I can also potentially draw into the Super Transformation and make the White Dragon Ninja, and I'll be good to go. So I'm going to take actually this is the less risky route, so overall this is safer. I'm hopefully making better use of my resources, and it looks like my opponent didn't open up that well, or maybe they're just trying to figure out what the heck I could possibly have down. I mean, when you summon this, it does look like, oh, it's going to be a ninja deck. I'm going to be hit with Super Transformation. That seems to be everyone's worst fear. And okay, my opponent only has one back row. As long as it's not a Torrential or a Solemn or something crazy, then I can go ahead and make my Key Beetle lock just like I want. And unless I'm playing against some kind of a Monarch deck, it's going to be incredibly hard for them to get over this. And it looks like I have the lockdown. So first and foremost, choose Safe Zone. And then I'm going to activate it right away just because I can still be targeted by D-Prison. So I don't want to attack into that and then lose the lock that I just set up, because that would not be a good way to start the duel. And let's see if my opponent tries to do anything. It really wouldn't make sense for them to actually try. And I'm considering if I want to activate Emptiness now or later. I kind of want to leave it face down so my opponent doesn't know what it is. But at the same time, if they do have a way to special summon, I might want to use it just so they can't do anything. I guess it depends what they try to use or what they try to special summon. Pyramid Turtle. Can I even chain to that? I think I can. Yeah, I'm gonna chain to that. Zombies don't have a horrible amount of removal, so yeah, I'm not gonna let them get this Pyramid Turtle's effect. If it lets me chain, I'm holding down Activate, which is, it's kind of like the opposite button of Skip, where if anyone's unfamiliar, if you hold down Skip, then it doesn't ask you to do anything. If you hold down Activate, it basically gives you every opportunity under the sun to activate cards. Even when your opponent sets a card, you can actually chain, or you can't chain, but you can activate something to it. So as soon as they select a target, I'm sure that it'll let me activate it, and I'm going to, because with Pyramid Turtle you can summon really big zombies, and I'd rather not have them summon anything that I can't get over. Never mind, not giving me the chance to do that. Well, whatever though. I have a Fiendish Chain, so when I put this down, when I activate the Fiendish Chain, this will instantly go back to having 0 attack. That's the one thing about monsters with a question mark attack or defense. If their effect is negated, or if they go face down, or anything manipulates the attack, they go back, they automatically just default to 0. So let's see, what is this? Looks like this is going to be pretty weird version of zombies. I've kind of seen this before, but this is not at all widely used. So I'm going to use the Fiendish Chain right now, put this to 0. It's going to be a nice little damage outlet now. Yeah, it's just going to gain an attack boost from Pyramid of Wonder. And even if they get rid of the Fiendish Chain, though, this is going to continue to stay at 0 or 200 as long as Pyramid of Wonders is out. Let's see. Okay, so if they choose to, they'll actually be able to protect this for a turn, because when I try to destroy it, they can use Pyramid of Wonders effect, but I don't think they'll do that. This isn't really worth protecting anymore. And let's see, I could attack over that, or I can go for the damage. I'm definitely going to go for the damage. Also drawing White Dragon Ninja, even though it's completely unnecessary right now. Not going to lie though, I wouldn't be opposed to summoning this. Okay, and since I'm obviously not going to be special summoning this turn, I'm going to go ahead and use Duality. I'm going to go with the other Fiendish Chain. Zombies don't really have that insane of back row to use, especially because I have the Safe Zone Key Beetle lockout. I'm not afraid of anything. So instead, I'm going to opt for the Fiendish Chain, and yeah, I'm going to negate the monster effect since that's kind of all I have to be worried about. And it's kind of nice that these get destroyed when the monster's removed with Key Beetle, because when I have this lockout and I have a safe zone, or a Fiendish Chain, it stays there for the rest of the duel, and it's really annoying because it's just an empty slot that I can no longer use. And I'm still not going to activate Vanity's Emptiness. Zombies, they always summon in response to something, or with a floater, or any number of things that I can chain Vanity's Emptiness to. Although, if it is a floater, I won't be chaining it to the, or when it's destroyed, I'll chain it to the attack. Which I think I did that the other day, where someone attacked with their Pyramid Turtle, activate that, and then they basically suicide their floater for no reason because they get no special summon. And they don't even get to soak up damage with it. Instead, they actually tack on more damage to what they wouldn't have taken. So, great move when you're able to do that. If I had not attacked into their first Pyramid Turtle, that probably would have happened. So now my opponent is probably doing the traditional, this seems weird, how can I get out of this, even though there's very limited options in how you can, especially once I activate the Vanity, which as soon as my turn comes around, I'm going to. Getting the third Fiendish Chain, not opposed to that. I'm waiting for them to set a Mizuki. I'm thinking that that's what this is. They took a long time to set this, so I'm wondering what it is. And whenever they leave a monster in their set position, it means that they're comfortable leaving it like this. So usually if they set a new monster, that should be your primary attack target. Really, they're gonna let that... Okay. Debating if I want to set the other Fiendish Chain because I already have one, but I'm going to. It's not like I have a White Dragon Ninja out, so like I said, these won't remain on the field for the rest of the turn because I don't even plan on summoning this anymore. I have the lock that I need. So these hopefully won't get in my way, and I do have a slot open still, so I'm not worried about that or anything. I think, so this banishes and then draws a card, I think? Yeah. And then they can see... Okay, so then next turn they can return one of these to the top of the deck. I don't know why they chose to protect this. This doesn't really... There's certain zombies that it's good when you banish them, or when you can take a banished zombie and put it to the top of the deck, but these really aren't those. I mean, I guess it would be good if they resummon this because it has so much attack I can't get over it, but at the same time, they're not even going to get the chance to unless they have something else to protect it. I mean, this is immune to basically all their spells and traps, and it doesn't look like they have another Pyramid of Wonders, otherwise they would just instantly activate it. In which case, okay, that would be a decent move. Getting out a monster with really high attack is one of the, not necessarily a way to counter it, but it kind of stalemates, so I won't be able to, they can't get past me, I can't get past them. And it looks like I drew another monster, so this is definitely going to die this turn. Oh, actually, no, they could have something like a Waboku. I mean, it's asking the chain, maybe they will have something. Or maybe they're debating, should I destroy the Strike Ninja, which, if they, oh, you know what, if I, do I want to let it die? Yeah, I have a Duplicity in my hand, so I don't, oh, that's really tricky. Okay, banish right now. Yeah, I'm going to. I need something to do damage since I can't attack directly with Key Beetle anymore. So this is still gonna die. Yeah, like I said, they definitely wouldn't be getting this effect, so I don't know if I agree with them even protecting it. I don't know if I agree with them banishing their zombies. Although they could draw into another one and then send the, what is this thing called? Endless Decay. They can send that back to the top of their deck and try to summon it again, but I have double monsters to attack over whatever they have, so it might be kind of tricky for them to actually pull that off. Zombie Master. All they're going to be doing with this is trying to ram into Strike Ninja. And I'm going to let that happen because I have another Fiendish Chain, so say that they do manage to summon the Endless Decay again, I don't really care. I'm just gonna put it back to 0 like I did before. And I got reinforcement of the army anyways, so huzzah, I got another monster. This time though, oh, I already used both Strike Ninja, so I'm gonna go for Hanzo this time, of course. And this time I'm gonna be able to attack over both of their monsters instead of just the one. And I know I can't use Hanzo's effect, but it's always nice to deck Finn whenever you can, especially because my opponent has enough deck advantage that if we get down to a deck out, there's not really much I can do to save myself anyways. So I'm guessing right now that this is going to be a Mizuki. Is it? Let's see. No, it's a Spirit Reaper. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to end up having to Fiendish Chain that. I would like to save this, but no big deal. And I could have Fiendish Chain just now and destroyed it, but I don't really see a reason to do that, considering I wouldn't be able to attack directly anyways, and that really would have been my goal. If my opponent is reckless enough, they might try to summon, if they draw into an Endless Decay, they might try to Tribute Summon over Spirit Reaper, removing it for me, and then I can just Fiendish Chain that. Although sadly, I can't use Hanzo's effect because I have a Vanity on the field. Not that I care, since when you have a Key Beetle lock or a White Ninja lock, you don't really care. It doesn't matter if you summon anything else. That's what you need to win. Why drag this out? Okay, yeah, they're being smart. A lot of people's decks, they don't have a way to get over this lock, so I think that person for actually opting to say, okay, I got nothing, you have the win, GG. So if you enjoyed this duel, please comment, rate, subscribe, and stay brutal.